What have you heard about Dan Venti?
Dan Venti? I heard he has Munchausen by proxy, but you didn't hear that from me.
Did you hear that? Dan Venti has Munchausen by proxy. He poisons his kids for attention. Even worse, he doesn't even have kids. Paid for by Sam Wiles for New Best Thing President.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I don't have Munchkin's disease. I'm a full-grown adult, especially in the wiener department.
Paid for by Dan Venti for King Ninja, the New Best Thing show.
Sam Wiles wants to take New Best Thing and turn it into an artsy-fartsy book-reading learning show. Sam Wiles does not care about your needs. Dan Venti satisfies your every need with puppies, raptors, and explosions. Dan Venti, a candidate with heart. Paid for by Dan Venti, master of New Best Thing forever.
Dan Venti eats paint chips as an adult. He was once dared to at a party, and now it's just a regular thing. Sound like someone you want running New Best Thing? Vote Sam Wiles. He's immune to most poisons. Paid for by Sam Wiles for Commander of New Best Thing.
Sam Wiles once forced himself on a dog. Despite verbal requests, Sam advanced anyway. Do you want a dog lover running your show? Vote Dan Venti. He'd never give a dog a bone. Paid for by Dan Venti, consigliere of that thing.
Dan Venti thinks Mrs. Doubtfire 2 is a masterpiece. That's not even a real movie. Do you really want someone with this kind of taste to be your show leader? Sam Wiles reads books, he draws swans freehand, and he eats chutney. Paid for by Sam Wiles for New Best Thing Ambassador.
Sam Wiles has an unnatural hatred for scrambled eggs. If offered, he unleashes a fit of rage normally reserved for workplace murders and government overthrows. Do you really want New Best Thing to be an eggless show? Vote Dan Venti. He enjoys eggs. Paid for by Dan Venti. New Best Thing.
Dan Venti doesn't really have arms. Paid for by Sam Wiles for Archduke Bishop of New Best Thing.
Did you know Sam Wiles is from Iowa, and Iowa makes corn? What you didn't know is Sam Wiles invented high fructose corn syrup. Sam thinks little fat kids are funny. Dan Venti doesn't buy it. Vote Dan Venti. He loves your children. Paid for by
Dan Venti just promised to touch your kids. How's he going to write the show if he's doing all that kid touching? Vote Sam Wiles. He only touches adults and seniors. Paid for by Sam Wiles for Medium of New Best Thing.
Sam Wiles. God. I just hate that guy. Paid for by Dan Venti, Savior of New Best Thing.
Dan Venti, out of ideas already. The choice is clear, audience. Paid for by Sam Wiles for New Best Thing King.